Good morning, and how is everyone today? Hopefully you guys are having a great day. As you can see, sort of, I finished the section I was working on last week. I've been a busy bee again. Hopefully it'll go the same this week and I'll get this section finished too, and then I've only got one more section over here. Because everything else has kind of taken a back seat at the minute while I try and get this finished. I'm only going to do a short one today. I think it gets a bit too much, doesn't it, when they're like hour-long videos, and so had Christmas cake making thing yesterday with the kids at their school. And yesterday it was all about how to make Christmas trees, whether it be for a plaque on top of a fairy cake or whether it be for a standing one on top of a big cake. Ellie thoroughly enjoyed it. Riley, he's not so into it. I think he just likes getting out of class for the afternoon. But before they came to join us, we had to make the icing green. And then we had to make the cone shape for the tree. Riley chose to use a pair of scissors on his to make the leaves, which was a little awkward, but he did it. And then he was bored. He was just messing about. And then Ellie chose to make hers. We had this little holly leaf cutter. It was really, really tiny. And we cut out loads and loads of green leaves, and then we stuck them all to the cone shape I'd made earlier. It looks amazing. She wants to know, because we don't always have time in the course, but she wants to now add some little round balls of different colours to like represent the baubles. So my next job is to get some colouring gel, because they're the best colourings to work with fondant icing. And then we're going to stick them on. And then I suppose I'll have to make a Christmas cake. Not a fruit one. I'm not a lover of fruit cake. Neither are my kids. The only person in my house that'll eat it is the other half. So that'd be a bit selfish if I just made a fruit cake one. So it'll just be plain sponge, which is what I did a couple of years ago. I made the icing, the fondant icing blue, pale blue, covered the cake with that, and then I added a Christmas tree, I added a sack and a couple of presents, and then some snowflakes around the sides of the cake. It was amazing, and it went down a treat. So yeah, and then being as it's Tuesday, I'm recording this, not Wednesday. It's my daughter's 11th birthday today. Can't believe she's 11. She's in her last year of primary, so she'll be going up to Tyler's school next September. Boy, do I feel old. And then there's only Riley left, and he's got another 2 years after this one before he goes up. Time flies, and sometimes I really hate it. And congratulations to Tasha for winning the giveaway yesterday. She still hasn't messaged me yet. but we'll give her time. It's funny really, I only get 3 days to have my birthday cards up, because then Ellie's, she kind of takes them all down and puts hers on the fireplace instead. So it was my birthday the weekend. In my head I'm still 21. My body says I'm 90. But I'm only in my 40s. So yeah, had a quiet birthday on Saturday. The usual visitors, you know, family. My brother spit my words out, and his girlfriend brought me a lovely box of chocolates. They didn't last long. Chocolate never does in my house, which is why I don't buy it. Ellie, they're having an Xbox One for Christmas. They currently only have an Xbox 360. So I asked her what she wanted for her birthday. She said, I want Sims 4 on the Xbox. Right, okay, so if I buy it for the 360, it's not backwards compatible with the One because I've looked it up. If I buy it for the Xbox One, you can't play it till Christmas. So what do you want to do? Bless her, she said, I'll have the Sims 4 for the Xbox One, and I'll just wait till Christmas to play it. Fair enough. So she's got a game currently that she can't play yet. But she'd rather that than have to keep switching the Xboxes over just to play it on her old Xbox 360. So, and Riley's already said, oh, that's Ellie's game, I'm not going to be allowed to play. And Ellie, surprisingly, said, no, you can play. As long as she gets first go. I don't think she's really bothered, so. I can't believe Christmas is only like days away now. I know it's a couple of weeks at least, but just this year it has crept up on me so flipping fast. I'm not prepared at all. Oh, and the best news is I was watching, because I've got into watching a lot of floss tubes lately. Partly because I miss cross stitching. I finished Ellie's. I've started Riley's little Mickey Mouse one, which I haven't had time to get back round to because of all this diamond painting I've been doing. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of floss tubes, and I was watching one last night, and she put up a picture. I'm not entirely sure what her channel name is. It's something like Crafty Gamer Jamie or something like that. I apologise, it might be slightly wrong, but she put up a picture of a recent release from Heaven and Earth Designs. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's called Once Upon a Fairy Tale, and it comes in 2 sizes. Super size, no, is it 3? No, it's 2. You've got regular, then you've got super size, and then you've got the option to have that super size but in max colours, which means you get tons of colours. The super size was in 90, and the super size max colours is in a heck of a lot more than that. But it's amazing. So I have sort of drop the hint with the other half that I really, really want this one. And it'll be another one to do alongside the one I've already purchased. So I'm already in the process of picking up, sorting out what threads I need and fabric, because I've only bought the chart for now for the first one. I'll buy the chart for the second one. I've already had a look at the floss chart, so I know what flosses I'm going to need before I buy the chart. My other half said, just quick question, how much are the threads going to cost for that one, the second one I'm looking at? Well, I found a shop on Etsy that sells the threads for like 49 pence. Well, I totaled it up as to how much that would cost if I got them all. £44.50, I think it came out to. But like I said to him, I'm not going to buy them all at once. I'll get what I need for page 1 perhaps, which is what I should have done with the diamond painting Heaven and Earth. And then while I'm stitching page 1, I will order what I need for page 2. Eventually I'll just have more, won't I? So I think that's how I'm going to play it. I just need to buy the chart now for the second one. And then I suppose I'll use a similar sort of thing for diamond painting. I'll buy some smaller ones that are like little snack ones I can do in between. Even though my absolute love is these full cross stitch massive projects. I know it took me 7 years to do Ellie's, but doing them on my channel I think is going to give me a bit more incentive to sort of crack them out and do a bit more. And I like this, the channel I was watching, Crafty Jamie anyway. I like her process. She's got this I suppose it's an app, and it's got a little spinny wheel, and she puts her projects into this wheel, and she'll add new starts in there as well. She'll spin the wheel and it'll decide for her what she's doing for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday as one, and then Thursday, Friday and Saturday as another. And it picks which projects she works on. She's got lots on the go, but they're all amazing. And I have missed my cross stitch, but I'm going to have to buy myself some Q-snap frames, because right now, frame wise for, while I stitch, I have a I say mini, that's because I've got used to my big Lapman frame. I've got the Lapman frame in the case, and I've also got a round hoop, but it's got a little bar at the bottom that you tuck under your legs so it holds it. They're the only two things I possess. And if I'm going to do more than 2 projects, I will probably need some Q-snap frames to put the others on. So that's going to be also my next port of call, as well as the cross stitches that I want. Oops. I've spent the last few days looking through Heaven and Earth designs, and there's a few that I like. I showed my sister the Hannah Lynn one that I chose. It is Hannah Lynn, but for whatever reason it comes out Hannah Disney when you print it. But she saw the picture because it was in all my stuff when she popped round on Saturday for my birthday. She asked about it, what it was, and I just said it's a new cross stitch that I'm going to start. She didn't like it. Nah. Each to their own. I think it's dead lovely. And it's quite a contrasting difference from the first one I did because that was all fairy and, you know, cute. This one's more bright and vibrant, and I think that's why I like it. I love the vibrant colours in it, and which is why I kind of like all of Hannah Lynn's. Right, the upward arrow. Number 19. Yeah, there was a few of Hannah Lynn's I really want. Some of them are quick stitches, which means they're smaller. I'm just itching to try one on even weave. I said that last week and then Paula messaged me. I didn't actually realise Paula did cross stitch as well. We are so alike. But yeah, she said once you've tried even weave, you'll never go back to Ada, which has just made my curiosity to try it even greater. So I've been looking at fabrics and I think I'm going to buy the Easy Grid fabric. So it's already got the gridded squares on it because that comes in even weave. So I might do that, make it a little bit easier for myself. Because unbeknownst to anyone else, there are a few fudgets on Ellie's cross stitch. I never told her that. It doesn't show. I mean, when I've stitched one in the wrong colour, it's around other colours that are like similar but just different shades. So it doesn't show. And like heck was I undoing it all. But to be fair, I only noticed it when it came to stitching around it because it kind of knocked off. I think it was more I'd put the stitch in the wrong place than I'd used the wrong colour. So I just fudged it. But it doesn't show, so yep. So yeah, hence why I sort of want to go for an Easy Grid one for these ones. I mean, I could have bought the, I think they call it the accessory pack. You buy the chart and then they give you the option to buy the threads and the fabric all in one pack. But like I was looking at 90 quid, possibly. And I don't have that kind of money to just keep spending like that. So I figured if I just buy them as I need them, buy everything for page ones and then, you know, I won't notice it so much because it'll be a bit every week, as I've done with the Heaven and Earth Design diamond painting. Which, I know, I still haven't made the order with Smith's Beads. I know, I really must. I ordered some off AliExpress 2 weeks ago. And I was also waiting for a set that I ordered back in September. Now go figure this, right? The ones I ordered 2 weeks ago have arrived. The ones I ordered in September are still out there somewhere. Probably they got robbed off that Royal Mail van. That would be just about my luck. I've never been a lucky person, ever. So yeah, but fortunately, was it she over-ordered? No, they sent her the wrong ones and they sent her a load of 310s instead. So I don't need them now. I've just got to order the ones from Smith's Beads before I have all of them anyway. So yeah. So thank you to Kelly. She's given me... She had a refund on the menu. No, she didn't. Not a refund. They actually resent out the ones that she ordered in the first place. But kept the 310s and now I have them. So, and it was just a bunch of 310s I was waiting for in that order. I need to spend about another I think it worked out about £4.30 on Smith's. And I know that'll only take a couple of days. They're pretty good, Smith's Beads are. And I don't know if anyone's aware, but they don't only sell diamonds, they sell beads. I can't for the life of me think what else it was, but you need to go and check them out. They sell loads of stuff and they ship internationally. And the diamonds I've had off them have always been fantastic. I've not found anything wrong with them, so it's worth a shot. And I think Kelly said next time she's just going to order from Smith's Beads, because the mess around she's had from buying on AliExpress has been awful. Talking of Kelly, we did our usual Thursday together last week. We went to hers. We'd already agreed she was going to do her Heaven and Earth design diamond painting, and I took along Riley's Mickey Mouse cross stitch to do, because she doesn't have a big dining table, so there wouldn't have been room for us to both do it, which is fine by me. That's fine, you know. And to be fair, I like watching her diamond paint. It's really weird. It's nice to sit and watch her. And watch her do her Heaven and Earth, and, you know, go through her chart and colour it in. And well, anyway, I took my Mickey Mouse project. We sit down at the table. She cracks on. I get my Mickey Mouse thingy out. I thread my needle. Did I thread my needle? No, I got the thread out. And then I went to go in the bag for the chart, because obviously you need the chart to follow. Yeah, I started laughing. Kelly asked what was up, and I showed her the only piece of card that was in my cross stitch bag. I didn't have the chart. I'd left the chart at home. I told you I'm not lucky. Kelly says, well, it looks like we're going for another trip to yours then. No. Save your petrol. I will sit and watch you. And she's like, but I don't, that's not fair. Of course, I don't mind. I like watching Kelly diamond paint. It's really weird. It's relaxing to watch someone else. Anyway, she finished. No. She was halfway through. I'll call it rows, but it's not a row because it's like a block of 10. That's one row. She was on the second row down, block of 10s. She got so far across, then this new colour got introduced. So she had to flip through her tub, couldn't find it. It wasn't on the table. And then I said, just, you don't suppose that's the one that you forgot to order? Now, I don't even know how this happened. Neither does she, to be fair, because we'd gone through page 1 and noted every number that she needed to order. And as far as she was aware, she'd ordered it. No, apparently not. She'd ordered every other one for page 1 except this one number, number 340. She said, that's it. I can't do any more because I'm not going to leave gaps. So she packed up, and then I said, wouldn't it be funny if the postman, because she did order it like the other week when she realised she'd missed it, but I said, wouldn't it be funny if the postman, when we go and sit in the front, he drops your diamonds through the letterbox? Anyway, we thought nothing more of it, and then we were sitting in the front watching telly. She sees her postman walk up the path. She just looked at me. She walked past me. She walks back into the front, says it's my fault, and gives me this envelope of diamonds. Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. But I said, as long as it's the right order, because she's got, I think, one other that's out at the moment as well. So I opened it for her. I went through them. It wasn't the package with the right number in it, so she didn't end up going back to it that day, but It was just so funny that I joked about the postman dropping her diamonds in, and then up the path she walks with this pack of diamonds. So yeah, so Mickey Mouse still hasn't been worked on because I forgot the blinking chart. I tell you what, just even the thought of going back to cross stitching is horrendous because everyone has these project bags, and I can see why they have them, because then you don't end up forgetting stuff like I did. So I'm going to need some project bags, more than one, because I'm going to have, you know, more than two on the go, I think. So not only project bags, but then I need proper storage for my floss, because I have never ever had any kind of storage for my floss. They're all just in massive grip seal bags, which is horrendous to sort. And I found them out the other day, should I say, and I've got a couple of colours in there that I'm going to need for my Heaven and Earth design, so there's a bonus. But I'm going to need like them bobbin things that people wind them onto. It's going to make it a lot easier. I used to work with floss cards. That was the only way I stored them, but even that was only until I finished the cross stitch, and then I'd just bundle them up and put them in a bag. And I don't like the floss cards because well, it does for me anyway, but when I'm trying to pull off one floss, it kind of gets caught up in all, it gets caught up in all the others. And so yeah, I need some bobbins, and then I need the case that the bobbins go into for storage. This is going to be one expensive mission. You'd think, considering I've done so many cross stitches before, that I would have storage and project bags, and no. The only kind of storage I have for any cross stitch is my Lapman bag, and because it all folds up into like a little suitcase thing, I can store all my paperwork in there as well, so I never had to forget it. And then it comes with a massive shoulder strap too. And being as I used to go to my old friends all the time, it was easy to carry. And I had Ellie in a pushchair at the time, and when Ellie had grown out of it, I had Riley, so I still had a pushchair, and the bag just got put on the pushchair. Now, here's the funny bit. Being as I used to take that case with me all the time, it's not waterproof. So we have these big shopping bags. They're plastic, but they're like handles and very versatile. Yeah, you use them over and over again. Well, anyway, me and my mate at the time cut holes in the bottom so it could be slipped over my cross stitch case, so it never got wet. So but that's the only kind of thing I have project bag kind of wise. So I might buy some fabric and make my own. There's a couple of videos on YouTube on how to make them, so I might, because Aldi's do a lot of fabric quarters, fat quarters I think they're called, and they always seem to have a lot of fabric in anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be busy. As soon as I've got, you know, enough to start my cross stitches, I will then start uploading floss tube videos. So, get in position. And I'm so looking forward to it. I think that's partly why I've been getting through this diamond painting so fast, because I can't wait. I've still got a frame, Ellie's. But it's one of those that's an awkward size. So it's finding the right kind of frame for it. But anyway, this new Heaven and Earth design one, not the one I showed you last week that I bought the chart of, the other one, the Once Upon a Fairy Tale. When I get it, it is going to be the biggest cross stitch I've worked on so far. It is 39, just over 39 inches wide and just over 28 inches high. So it is going, and that's on weave, so the stitches I think are smaller. I've never touched even weave, so it's going to be, God, can you imagine how big it would be if you worked that on 18 count Ada? That would be humongous. But yeah, that'll be the biggest project I've ever worked on. I mean, the biggest so far, probably the Fairies one I've got on the wall here by Cicely Mary Barker with the poem. But that's not full coverage, so Ellie's was. And as you know, Heaven and Earth designs are all full coverage, so if anybody knows, just throwing it out there, some of you may cross stitch as well. Any other companies that do full cross stitch, like Heaven and Earth designs, that means no back stitch, no half stitches, no quarter stitches, just whole cross stitches, let me know, because I'd just like to have a look at, you know, other people's as well. So it's not just all Heaven and Earth I'm stitching, even though they're amazing. And I already have a little list going. But yeah, I didn't even know Heaven and Earth design did a new release section. So that was new to me until Jamie said it. So it's all exciting. I mean, I don't need any new hobbies, but you can't really count cross stitch. That's not a new hobby for me. I've got my drill tray stuck. Don't ping or my diamonds are going to go everywhere. I did that last night while I was finishing this section. I picked up, oh, that's good. I keep my bag to the side. Anyway, for whatever reason, I hadn't shut it when I laid it down beside me. So when I picked it up, I've missed a couple. What number were they? Number 2. When I picked it up, the drills all fell out. They went all on my lap, all on the floor. Told you, me and luck. We just weren't meant to be together. I don't really think I have anything else to tell you. I haven't really done too much this week, apart from the diamond painting, obviously. I have spent quite a bit of time on it. Because I want it finished now, and I'm sure you can see through there. Its head, that's its eye right there. So I'm excited to see the head and see how that turns out colour-wise. You know, will it stand out? So yeah, and because I've restuck it to the blinking, I'm such a numpty. Yeah, because I'm so excited to start some cross stitching again. See, back to luck again. I actually stuck, sorry, I'm just seeing if you can see that, some paper. When I pulled the cover off the sheet last night, for whatever reason, there was a tiny bit where it had ripped and it got stuck to my canvas, so I couldn't get it off. So yeah, get off. I don't think it's really that bad. I just want to take it off. Sticking myself to the canvas as well, that's not good. But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. Nice, because then you haven't got to spend hours sitting and watching. Come on. Tell you what, that piece of glue, extra sticky she sends you, comes in handy because it looks like it's ripping the glue off with it. Anyway, I will see to this. There we go. Later. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an amazing day, whatever you choose to do. I'm going to carry on crafting as I do. I'll do a bit more of this. Leave any comments below. Any questions? Like the video if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. Have an awesome day. And an awesome weekend when it comes around. It'll be here before you know it. And I'll catch you later, guys. Bye.